What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Week 3 team builder, taking on Mike and the Tampere Haxorus in Season 5 of the Substructed Division. Again, Mike, I'm really sorry if I just keep mispronouncing the team name. I don't know if I'll be able to get this out of my head, but there you go. I'm back from vacation. Not that you guys would know it because videos haven't stopped or anything like that. But yeah, this team I threw it together before I went on vacation, and then we extended. So it's like the day after I got home, and yeah, I'm not really sure how well flushed out this is going to be. We'll see how this battle ends up going, I guess. Mike's team consists of Landorus Incarnate, Komao, Jolteon, Alomomola, Comfy, Pyroar, Mega Beedrill, Jirachi, Sneasel, Delmise, Primarina. Priority users, he's got the Sneasel with Ice Shard. Hazard setting, he's got the Landorus with Rocks, Komao with Rocks, Mega Beedrill with T-Spikes, and Rachi with Rocks. Removal options, it's the Lando with Defog, the Comfy with Defog, the Mega Beedrill with Defog, and the Delmise with Rapid Spin, which is probably the most reliable one of those. 4 times weaknesses, he's got the Landorus to Ice, Komao to Fairy, and Sneasel to Fighting. I'm running a very fast team this week. I probably lose to something like Calm Mind Comfy, but we'll sort of see how this goes. So first up here is Superior on my... Oh, actually, what I'm not expecting on his side, the only thing I don't really think is coming is Primarina, but it definitely could come. There's just... I have reasons, I guess, for putting down that I don't expect Primarina to come. I honestly have no clue. I generally feel like Lando's coming. Jolteon's definitely coming. Jolteon and Pyroar are coming. Probably both, to be completely honest. He would want a way to beat the Rotom Wash, so probably the Delmise. And then from there, you know, it's your pick. Something like Jirachi maybe. He might be really scared of, really scared of Darmanitan and bring like a defensive Komao with Rocks or defensive Aloe. We'll sort of see how that goes. Basically, it's sort of up in the air. I just wanted to say that Primarina doesn't have the best matchup out of everything else. But Serp is here. It's my defogger this week with Leech Seed, Leaf Storm, and Dragon Pulse. So after some boost, Dragon Pulse can get me through the Komao and the Delmise. And I don't really touch the Jirachi anyways, so I just kind of like seed that and then switch out. But Leaf Storm plus Dragon Pulse is fairly good here. You know, it's neutral coverage against a lot of stuff with the Dragon Pulse, and it helps me break through something like Komao that would want to switch into me, or the Delmise that would want to switch into me as well. I'm running out of speed for Pyroar, and then max HP, a little bit of Speed F there, just to sort of like maximize my special bulk against something like a Jolteon that would run Signal Beam for me anyways, realistically, but I should be able to take hits from that. Mega Alakazam's next with Psychic, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Recover, just 3 attacks recover this week. I'm running a really fast set, outspeeding Mega Beedrill. He's got a really fast team, so I felt like running setup didn't make a ton of sense, and that I would just run a bunch of coverage options. So yeah, I'm running Psychic over Psyshock. This is really interesting. I had reasoning behind this, and I can't recall what it is at the moment. Because Psyshock makes more sense against Calm Mind Comfy. So I don't know why I'm running Psychic over Psyshock, but let's just change that to Psyshock real quick. Shadow Ball is obviously there for the Jirachi, but also a nice, super effective coverage for the Delmise. And then Dazzling Gleam is there to hit the Komao for some reason. No. It's for Komao and Sneasel, so it's a safe click against the Komao if he wants to double into Sneasel, things of that nature. Because I didn't want to run Focus Blast for Sneasel or like HP Fighting for Sneasel, so we're just running Dazzling Gleam instead, and we're going to hit the Pyro with Psyshock. Excuse me. It's really early in the morning, but I'm still like 4 hours ahead, so it's like waking up and not being awake all at the same time. Like I mentioned, I'm outspeeding the Mega Beedrill, max special attack, a little bit of HP there. Golurk is my rocker this week, but it's not just a rocker, it's also a setup threat. So if the Alomomola doesn't come, this is a gigantic problem for him. With Rock Polish, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. I'm running Yachi Berry for like HP Ice Jolteon so that I can sort of set up a Rock Polish in its face or just kill it. Or the Sneasel if it wants to go for Crash rather than Knockoff, expecting me to be Colbur or something like that. Then I can go with that strat and just click Earthquake against it. I can't imagine many other things are going to be running ice coverage for me necessarily, but maybe something like Ice Punch come. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll sort of see. The Yachi Berry might not make a lot of sense, and it might make more sense to be Colbur, but we'll sort of see if the Sneasel even comes. And if it comes, I'm expecting it to be Scarfed for the Alakazam. We'll see. We'll see. Sneasel's got an iffy matchup here. I don't really have anything in particular that I'm outspeeding with this speed investment. Just a good player's speed creep speed creep over speed creeps, so I'm just running max speed adamant. This should outspeed the Mega Beedrill anyways, and then if he's randomly creeping me with something, then I can outspeed it afterwards. So just max attack adamant, max speed. Celesteela's next with Wakanberry. I'm running dual resist berries this week. Leech Seed, Protect, Air Slash, and Earthquake. I'm running enough investment to Oko Jolteon after Stealth Rocks if it's the speed creep that I'm expecting over Superior. So I put a lot of time into calculating like how much bulk investment the Jolteon should have, and then I just EV'd myself to be able to kill it with an Earthquake after Rocks at that with that much HP. So we'll sort of see if he goes a different route and makes it a bulkier Jolteon or not. But I will definitely live a hit from it, and then I can Earthquake it and do a lot of damage to it. This is also, though, a primary switch into something like Mega Beedrill, so I do have to be wary about my health on this Pokemon. It's a primary switch into the Lando as well, but good players use good sets, and Gravity Lando looks really good against me, so I would definitely expect that is coming. I don't have the best Lando answers, so I'm just gonna try and like offensively check it, I guess is the way to think about it. If he's Scarf, then he loses out on damage anyways. If he's Scarf, you can't beat Celesteela, so he's got to be like a Gravity set or Z Gravity, even something along those lines. But I'm running a very physically defensive set because this can also check the Jirachi, of course. And potentially break through with Leech Seed Protection against. It's pretty free to just like spam Leech Seed against a lot of stuff with both Selly and Serp. Kyurem-Black's next. I'm running a Scarf set with Fusion Bolt, Ice Beam, Iron Head, and Earth Power, so just 4 attacks. Fusion Bolt is there for the Primarina primarily, but also the Alomomola can break through the Jolteon's Volt Absorb anyways. Earth Power is mainly there for the Jolteon, but it's also there for the Jirachi and the Pyroar. Ice Beam is just really good stab, obviously breaks through Kommo and the Landers really well. Yachiberry Lando still does not want to take this hit very well, pretty much ever. And then I've got Iron Head on there for the Comfey and the Sneasel, but mainly the Comfey because I don't want to deal with that thing too much. So I'm running like Naughty max attack to just like bop that thing with an Iron Head, and then be able to get out of there. But because I'm Naughty, I'm not losing out on Ice Beam or Earth Power damage, so sort of maximizing everything there. I can't really take hits, but we're going to hit really hard back. I'm outspeeding Mega Beedrill with this, max attack, and then a little bit of HP. Last but not least is Drapion, which is another win condition with speed boosting. I've got Expert Belt here with Knockoff, Poison Jab, Agility, and Ice Fang. Ice Fang is there, of course, for the Kommo and the Lando. It's also a good way to hit, like, Delmise without a Colbert or something like that. Knockoff is super good damage against a lot of stuff. I thought about Crunch over Knockoff, especially because I'm an agility set, but just getting rid of items anyways, even if this doesn't end up being my win condition and I just use it to spam Knockoff early game, was still super beneficial for me. And then Poison Jab is there mainly for Primarina, also breaks through Comfey pretty easily. It's my best stab option against a lot of things on the team there. I can't really touch the Mega Beedrill, but Ice Fang should be able to do enough. Once I'm at +2, I'm outspeeding Kommo at +2, so basically I'll outspeed Kommo at neutral, and then if he's running an Autotomized set and I can get an agility up, then I'll outspeed it the following turn, which is something to work around there. Max attack and then a little bit of HP. In terms of what didn't come, I honestly can't remember, so I'm not really going to have the best of ideas here. Something like Piloswine to me looks really good on paper, so I'm not sure why I'm not bringing it. Darmanitan also looks alright. It doesn't look fantastic, but it's a great way to revenge kill Jirachi. Almost forces Jirachi into a Scarf set this week. Now, I don't know if I really care about that because Scarf Jirachi kind of just ends my life, but we'll sort of see. Heracross, I believe I was debating Heracross at some point, just didn't have the breaking potential against the Aloe even still. Wigglytuff is going to be a very niche Pokemon this season for me, and it didn't have a matchup against Jirachi, even like a Fire Z set or anything like that. And then Rotom Wash, I don't remember why I'm not bringing Rotom Wash. It's probably because Jolteon still beats it, and Delmise still beats it, and it didn't really check anything, and I think he's going to bring Gravity Lando for Celesteela anyways, so what was the point in bringing Rotom Wash? That's kind of where my mind was at with that one. It's a decent Pyroar wall, though, so we'll sort of see if I regret not bringing the Rotom Wash. So that's going to be the team. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I really hope that the battle is like good and not completely subpar. I know Mike has been extremely busy with civil service stuff for the Finnish government. So, and I was obviously on my trip. So I think both of us have had very, very little time to prepare for this game, and it's not going to be the ideal game, but it might be a good one. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys for the match.